Hi. Welcome to Dishonored 2. We're doing mission 6, the Dust District, getting all the coins. Thank you to everyone who's helped me and pointed out coins that I missed. It's been incredibly helpful. And allowed me to make these videos. We're going to be a little bit sneaky on this one. In High Chaos the coins are the same as far as I remember. So 3973 in Low and High Chaos. There's 30 on that guy. Click the eye on the top right if you need others in this series. Or really anything else. I've got a playlist that's pretty much everything Dishonored. Anyway, there's a chap there with some money. What we're going to do is sneak up here and put a rewired tool in there and then pickpocket this fella. If you don't have a rewire tool, there's one here that you can grab and then just slam it in the wall of light and then just stand the other side and they'll just run themselves to their death. Make sure you've pickpocketed them first because their pouches will disappear when they run through. One of them is a little bit smarter, so you might have to charge him down. There's two on the roof, but they don't have anything. There's nothing up there, so we're going to crack on. Go see Megan. No more coins until after her. Now, after speaking to her, there's a rune directly underneath her, which is pretty easy to get, so you may as well grab that, and then straight on through. Into the Howler district. We're actually going to ignore that for the time being and pop down to the black market because there's 50 coins there in the form of a chart. Because I think I've mentioned this before, but this is my minimal ghost playthrough. So there's some coins there. Sorry, I missed exactly how many, maybe 10. No more because there was a pouch. Anyway, we're up to 140. I just wanted to upgrade my weapons at the black marketeer. Now up here there are my pistol primarily, two overseers, and you want to shoot that plank through these grates here with your crossbow if you don't want to make noise. Try and do it first time, unlike wasting a whole bunch of bolts as I did. Deal with these two overseers. A grenade came in and nearly finished me up. He managed to take himself out with his own trap though. One of those guys has 30 coins on him. Then we're going to use some sleep darts here, just because it's a little easier. You can do whatever you like obviously, but it just means that when the reinforcements come, they're not all coming together. Those two civilians get away. There's no special action for that, which really annoys me. 30 on that guy. And I remember on my first playthrough of this, I said that the overseers don't have much money, but actually most of them are carrying 30 coins. 10 there, as if by magic. This guy I think has got 30. Yep. And then we're going to go up into the dentist's office where there's an ivory scrimshaw, a couple of coins, and bath salts, bathing salts, and a mana potion and a health potion and like a thing you can investigate, and some sleep darts, which makes up for the ones we used, and some there we are, 292. Some things you can investigate, dental models that look like overseer helmets, and Emily comments on them. Anyway, through here there's a very sneaky 155 in the form of a silver platter and a coin of 5. And then around here we're going to leap up here and use grenades on these guys. Now, I got really lucky. It hadn't, and save before you do this because it's easy for it to go wrong if this is the way you want to play it. But they all kind of came up round here, which was nice of them. Previously, you're lucky if you get one after the initial impact, but then I just put down stun mines and spring razors to deal with them all. The easiest way to deal with all of these guys, just loot them all, is to just pick them up and throw the bodies away, and that way you know which ones you've looted if you've got a huge pile of them. But as you can see, most of them have 30 coins on them. There's a few up here. You want to run so that one of them can see you, and a few of them should come rocketing down. Unfortunately, he chucked a grenade which took out my stun mine, but he's got 30 coins on him too at the top of the stairs. Now, I thought that was another corpse. It's not, it's just a dog wire. I felt the need to pick it up and put it with the others. I will never know. I tried to put another stun mine there, but for some reason it didn't bite. That's what I'm doing there, trying to pick it up, because I know I don't need it. Anyway, there's 3 or 4 more guys up here usually, so I put a stun mine down to try and thin them out, and was quite amused by the results. Make a bit of noise, they'll all come running round. One had a key, one had 30 coins. Now, in here there are a couple of coins in one of the lockers, along with some pistol bullets, mana potion, health potion. There are the coins there. There's the health. In this room here there's some coins on the desk there. The key you got off one of the overseers enters this room, and there's 2 silver ingots, a rune, and a rewire tool. If you made a lot of noise, these 4 might have come down to investigate, or 6 I should say. I'm using another stun mine, but it doesn't quite work out as I'd hoped. It gets 2 of them, but then they come around this way. I'm like, well, I'll tempt you to come and meet me here, you see, and put a spring razor down, and then they come round the side. Oh, hello. Anyway, that's burned down. He's got 30 on him. So we are up to 791. Sorry about all these things springing up. It just helps me ensure that my counter at the top is on track. I could remove them, but I've noticed a couple of times that actually I've miscounted like a bloodfly as 10 and then a bathing salts as 10. So it balances out. So I just want to make sure that you guys know that even if some of my adding up in the numbers at the top is wrong, which it shouldn't be, that's the only one I've noticed. And that was after I'd uploaded it and I was just like, ugh, I can't be bothered. Did it all make sense? Anyway, there are some coins up there on the side, and then over here there's a pouch and a painting. So all in all, what do we come? 292 at the beginning of the Overseers, and we're leaving with 1160. So they've got like 900 in there. It's not too shabby, but the Howler district is by far and away the richest area. There's loads of coins in there. Don't miss that copper wire, and then there's one more copper wire. I was like, I know it should be 1180 when I leave here. There's one more copper wire there. So yeah, I run through this and like write down checkpoints, which is why I bring up the stats as well, because I know at each point how many coins I should have. In here, this is quite a rich room. There's a pouch with 20 or 30, 30 there, 20 there, a few coins on the table, lucky sphelerite, another coin of 5 there. There's 150 in the back room here in a cupboard, and then some coins on the right there, and a bathing salts in the back room too. There we are, that's 15 final. And then over to Mindy's apartment, there is a 150 there and a bone charm, healthy appetite. A few coins there and an angelfish scale next to some sleep darts, and there's actually an ivory scrimshaw in the back. I got down here, checked coins, and I was like, no, I should have 1636 here, what's gone wrong? And then was like, oh, yeah, ivory scrimshaw. So then, coming down here, this howler has a pouch on her. Most of the howlers have 30 on them. I think 1 or 2 have 10 and a handful have none. There's a very sneaky ivory scrimshaw up here that you need to shoot, and it should roll out. So smash that glass. Then through here, you can shoot these guys with your crossbow from a distance and keep it relatively quiet, although the guys on the right at some point will see you and become alerted. So be prepared for that. You're probably smart to put like a stun mine down there on those stairs. That would have taken out the majority of them, but as it is, I end up with far more than I need to because they call the cavalry in. There's 2 more, I think, 1 there, yeah, and then another one comes through the gate that I didn't notice until I was playing back, like I saw her come in on the rerun. But anyway, loot all these guys. 30, nothing, 30 on him, and maybe 30 on him too. Yep. Crossbow bolt there as well. Anyway, we're going to 1876. Yes, the numbers make sense. We're going to go over to this apartment. This is another quite sneaky one. You can get up through this balcony or through a chain down at the bottom side. There's some bathing salts in there, a fan and a bunch of coins here, and then a pouch and some more coins by the window where the chain is. There's the chain, you may have seen it in purple on the left there very briefly. Now across here we're going to head up to the bloodfly infested room on the far side of the Howler courtyard up here. There are 2 nest keepers in here, so make sure you've got some sleep darts at the ready. There's some sleep darts just on the left as you go in, the way I did if you have run out, or go back to the black market and buy some. They're only 30. There are 3 maybe sets of blood amber in here. I think we just picked one up, but I was chattering away and not actually looking at the screen, but certainly there's one. Yeah, no, that's 2, right? There's some coins kicking around as well there, and then some in the bedroom. 2 sets, I think, in the bedroom, actually. There's an ivory scrimshaw, there's another blood amber, there's a mana potion there, and bloodfly husk here on the left. Right, what have we? Just mopping up the coins and the ivory scrimshaw. Scrimshaw there in a tall cabinet. Some coins on there. I missed a coin of 5 there, which is why I only put the total up by 2. Some more coins there, and then I was like, hang on, it should be 2148 at this point. Why isn't it 2148? So, where's that coin of 5? There it is. Missed it the first time. Now, back through here, we're going to climb up to the top. There is a howler up here with 10 or 20 coins. I think, not 30, 10. And then we're going to head down through Paolo's rooms. Try and keep relatively quiet. If you run around, you'll tempt too many howlers up. If you're super quiet, you can actually kill a lot of them without them ever noticing. But 1 painting, spring razor if you need it, some crossbow bolts, another painting, there's a pouch next to the outsider shrine there. And then we're going to go down a floor You can see someone got alerted there, and I was not quite ready for him, so now all hell's breaking loose, and I've run out of bullets, and I didn't realise I'd run out of bullets. So now I'm having to have a bit of a nightmare with this one. I don't know what happened there. Presumably someone shot howling arrow and it exploded all over her. But then finally realised I should get that out. That was Paolo, I think. No, it wasn't, was it? Did Paolo already come into this ruckus? Don't miss the pouch on top of the chest there. I think Paolo comes up now, maybe. And then, no, that was him. Although I didn't see any rats, but again I was like, no, there he is. Oh yeah, no, that's the second time. Anyway, yeah, that back room's got like a silver ingot and a gold ingot and a silver clock or watch or something worth 150, and then an ivory scrimshaw in the back, and some angelfish scales there. Jelly deal time. There we are, jelly deals. Now 3093, things are good. Now how are we going to get another 900, you might think? I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I must have done the maths wrong here. Amazingly, the singers are still there. There is a pouch in this cash register, so snag that along with the key for the silversmith, or the silver graph place. We're going to go into the basement where a chap's got a pouch of 30, and then there's a sneaky area up here that you can get through to a window or through this hole in the roof and then jump up to the top of these stairs, and there's a fan there for 40. Then back through here and round and out, and there was one howler left, strangely. There's Tivian ore there for 20 and I think 11 coins in the cash register where you'll meet Paolo if you take Overseer Burns' body there. So wait for the cash register to open, and yeah, there we go, 11 coins. 3260. Now on to, I can't quite remember where I go next. I think the silversmiths, or maybe the bloodfly. No, I go to the bloodfly house. Oh, and there's a chart on that table, so don't miss that. That's 50. I missed that the first time. So up here, there's a rune in here, a fan, a blood amber, some coins in the cupboard, and an angelfish scale. Coins are there, 3 of them, 4 of them, 7 of them. Wow, good memory. And then a fan up here on the left and some crossbow bolts on the right, although we're not going to really need any more crossbow bolts, I don't think. There's no one really left to fight. I think we've taken everyone out. So from here we're going to head back to the Silvergraph office. Now we've got the key from Durante's office. And in here there's a cash register. And then immediately on the left there's a thing worth 150, and then there's a gold and silver ingot there. Then back to the cash register for 13, 14, 4 coins. 4 coins. Really? Just 4 coins? Okay. Then back to the blacksmith. Well, not quite. We're going to go up here. There's a mana potion up here. This is right by the entrance to the Overseer's office, where we sleep darted the guy talking to the civilians, just opposite the blacksmith there. Go to the left of the blacksmith and up here, and remember that thing we shot through the fence right at the beginning, through the grate right at the beginning? That opens the door that we've just gone through, which is otherwise blocked. But there's a pouch there, some coins next to a health thing, some coins on the corner of the table, and a note there that says, it always says wed the month of rain for me, so rain is 4, and then look at the circled number for the second 2 parts of the code, 427. If it's not rain, look at the corresponding month and work it out. In here there is, I think, a bone charm and maybe just a silver ingot. There, yeah. So we are up to 3927, and I was like, oh lord, where are the last of these coins? And then I remembered that I hadn't done the safekeeper shop in the Howler district. Quite how I missed him, I don't know, but he's over here. He's basically got 3 sets of coins, some there with a copper wire, and some in the till. And that brings our total up to, eventually, there's 11 in here, 3973. So there we are, you can make a beeline for the exit. You've got Durante's note, and this solution was almost laid out entirely for me, which was nice. Just 2 things to change. And there we go. I think I got like 30 something kills, 45, wow, 3 civs. All 5 runes, 1 outside a shrine, only 6 bone charms, 3 paintings, 1 blueprint. But there you go, that's all the coins for the Dust District. On the left, the previous mission, the Royal Conservatory. On the right, Aramis Stilton, and I've got to do that for both Ghost and or Shadow, optimised Shadow, and the coins. I'm not looking forward to it for the coins, I'm going to be honest. I was a few short last time, and I can't imagine where I didn't look, but wish me luck. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, lots of love, bye!